Hi, I'm Beatrice Go and welcome to Raptor Talk. Today, the UAP Season 80 champions, the Ateneo swimming team, will be joining us here and they bagged the double championship title and they swept all individual awards in the men's and women's division. Present here today are Rookie of the Year and MVP Chloe Daos from the women's team and Rookie of the Year Miguel Barlisan and MVP Jessie Lacuna from the men's team. So, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, good afternoon.
So, congratulations on your very successful season. So, today we'll start with Jessie. Yes, so Jessie, you've been in UAP swimming for 4 years
Yes.
already. So, you're considered a veteran swimmer. And you've been the MVP for three
Three
times
times,
already. Because last year it was Aldo Batumbakal in season 79. So, can you compare the season 77 championship team to the season 81? Yeah.
Actually, the first championship of mine, the 77, was parang coming off from the hunger. Kasi the men's won the 75, season 75, then natalo sila sa 76. So nung dumating ako, I promised myself to help the team to win back the championship. And we were young by then. Kasi onti lang din naman yung mga... Actually, hindi pala... medyo young kasi madaming nawala by then eh. Parang 5 yata or 6 din. Then, maganda kasi I got Axel, then I got Aldo na nandun sila. Comparing to the season 80 this year, mas younger yung team namin kasi mas malaki yung mga tao na nawala for the contribution ng points. Pero they have a different stories naman. So, yeah.
So, what's the most compelling story naman you could tell from the season 81?
I would say no first day kasi parang nagulantang kami. Like for example, never na bumaba yung points in the first day ng mga 20 plus points.
And this is for the men's team
Yeah,
only?
this is for the men's team only. Parang normally first day pa lang we're ahead like 60 to 70 points. But this time nung first day pa lang nagulat yung captain namin si Aldo. Parang sobrang kinakabahan siya. After that, parang we had a meeting after the first day. We talked to the other guys na kailangan namin mag-step up and kailangan namin mag-contribute. We need to be aggressive on the prelims and also in the finals to get more points. And yeah, nag-response naman sila on the meeting itself. So, good effect.
So that was the compelling message that Coach Archie gave?
Yeah.
Okay, so you entered the season, you said you were down by like a lot of, they're not, so you lost Axel Nguy to graduation,
Yes.
and then you had other swimmers who also left the team.
Yes.
So what was the mindset of the team when you entered season 80?
Coming from the team, I mean, going to parang season 80, parang hindi namin muna inisip na we're champions. Ang inisip lang muna namin, kumbaga, let's work on kung ano lang meron kami. Kumbaga, make the best out of it muna. Kung ano yung nawala sa amin, we need to parang tapalan muna namin kung ano yung nawala sa amin before. So parang di namin muna inisip na magcha-champions kami. We just prepare for the worst na kailangan muna ito muna yung asikasuhin namin. Kumbaga step by step in the process eh. So parang the championship and the medal will parang follow. So
Chloe, could you say something like that for the women's team naman?
Well, for our case kasi, like, we were champions 2 years ago. Then, last year, it was UP. Then, this year, I think we also wanted to get the championship back. But then, on the first day, like them, like, we were only ahead by a few points. I think it was about 12 points. And for us, the women's, it was kind of scary because in the past, like, by the time it was the 3rd day or the 4th day, that is normally when the other teams would catch up. So it was really scary for us. But then, like Jessie said, yeah, the coaches were there naman and everyone was supporting us. So like we just had to pull through and just go through the days.
Okay, so so who were the players who stepped up for you guys, like in the men's team?
I would say for the men's, always si Aldo, syempre the captain. Si Dre buhain na medyo nakakagulat din out of nowhere. Jetro also coming back from the 100 4x100, and I would say everyone step up, and nung towards the end of the meet parang everyone really wants to win the championship naman for the men. So yeah.
And for the women's team, like, were there any step up players from the last season?
I think like Jessie, everyone also stepped up. But then specifically, I think for Julia, because she's been like fourth place in backstroke and she's been aiming for a medal, and this year she got it. Then like also for the other freshies, like they were able to get into the finals, and yeah, basically everyone also.
Okay, so, uh, well, okay, for the rookies, so how was your first UAP experience?
Me?
Yeah,
Okay,
you go first, Chloe.
Okay, for me, like it was something really different. Like the people there, like they all love and share the same passion for the sport as you do, and like when you see them come together, like the energy and the vibe that was produced, it's like really something else. Yeah.
Well, for me, it was really different also because I came from NCAA, so the transition from NCAA to UAP, uh, it was like the surrounding and the atmosphere pa lang in the first day. For the longest time, kinabahan ako bigla kasi I've never felt like a vibe that strong before unless it's like an international competition. And I also noticed na parang in the UAP, I mean it's the top schools talaga, the top collegiate schools. And like the competitiveness is just really there and it's really intense.
Yeah. In the NCAA, I think you broke 4 individual event records and a
Yeah.
relay record last year, which is the 92nd season of the
Yeah.
NCAA.
Yes.
So I'm sure like you've been in the NCAA for the whole 4 years of your high school life in LSGH. So you already also know who are the seniors in the NCAA.
Yeah.
So with like going into the UAP, you don't really know who the seniors were or like the top performers or so. Was there any pressure on you on that part?
Well, I knew some of the people who I was going to be competing against, but then I also didn't know some. And then syempre, the others got me really surprised. And there are other like let's say Fahad Alcaldi, he actually came back and I really got shocked by his performance that he was actually to come back like that. So props to him also. And well, yeah, UAP is just really different lang talaga. That's all I can really say.
What about your experience in the team, like in the Ateneo swim team for both of you, Chloe and Miguel?
For me, kasi like before coming into UAP, like I saw the team and like they were so close already with each other. So as a freshman, like I was kind of scared, like what if we don't fit in or like what if there's something, yeah. But then again, they're so welcoming and like they really make sure you feel as though you're a family, like you're more than just teammates, and they're there for you, like not just through swimming, but then in everything you go through.
Yeah, the swim team's actually like a second family to me. Cause like whenever we have a problem, you can always go to one another and just tell the problem to him, and they're really actually gonna make it to a point to actually help you. And especially during training when you see one is like super tired and super drained, each one of us will just push each other to become better, and then it's gonna be like a chain reaction till everyone's gonna be pumped up again and do better.
Okay, and then Chloe, you're taking BS Management in Ateneo, and Miguel, you're taking AD European
Yeah.
Studies. So, how's the adjustment for you to collegiate swimming since you have to juggle it with your academics?
For me, my training schedule is basically the same because I also used to train in the morning and in the afternoon. And for me, actually, college has more time because of the class hours. It's so much less. So yeah, I think it's not bad naman. Like I've been able to adjust.
Well, it's kind of challenging, honestly, not because of the time, but the time you have in your hands. Because it's college, you actually, syempre, you can choose to cut school, and like, the freedom is really there. So sometimes there are a lot of temptations to actually just cut class and then just go training instead. But at the same time, you can't really lose hand of your studies, or else you can't really compete. So it's kind of challenging balancing both studies and academics, studies and swimming. So yeah.
Yeah. And then speaking for your rookie teammates also, so did the pool of rookies like feel any pressure going to the UAP?
For us, I think everyone felt pressure then because, of course, like Ateneo is known to be a high-performing swimming team. So everyone really wanted to contribute and do their best. But then I think everyone was able to do that naman. So yeah, I think it's good.
Uh, yeah, because like what Jesse said, a lot of like big guns of the Ateneo graduated, and we felt like as the rookies to fill in their shoes. And I mean,
Yeah.
we're not saying that we did, but then we just really, all of us, all of the men's rookies, just really know that we really just stepped up in the competition.
Yeah. So how was your training like naman for like the whole team? Like, was there anything that was done differently from before?
Mm, I don't think so. Well, siguro kanya-kanya lang din naman. So like for me, I did something new na hindi ako nag-gym siguro.
Hindi ka nag-gym?
I don't know. Hindi lang nag-gym. Pero I think no, the thing is, parang nag-iba rin yung workouts. Like, yung workouts na binibigay ni Coach Archie during the season is very different from last year. I would say na more intense, mas more mapapaiyak ka talaga during the workouts. May mga times na gusto mo na lang umahon or ayaw na lang mag-training because of the hard sets na binibigay niya. So I think basta iba na yung workout. So I would say na looking forward for the next season is gonna be more harder workouts. So, yeah.
Yeah. And then under like the leadership of Aldo in the men's team and Julia in the women's team, so how was their motivational character like throughout the whole season, preparing for the season?
Si Aldo non-stop in training ever since. Like, from last year, I think mas maaga siya nag-training than previous seasons. Parang never din talaga siya nag-stop. Sa good effort. Nakita mo talaga na gusto talaga niya manalo and the passion is there. So, I'm happy kay Aldo.
And
For Julia, I think she's really a big help in encouraging everyone. Because like for us, like then again, like we were so scared and everything, but then she would always give us advice or some messages just to keep us going along the way.
Aldo's just really something else. His work ethic is really something else. Like you see, like one time I just went to the pool early because I didn't have class. I was there at 2:30 and you see him there stretching and rolling an hour before practice, and you can really see like you see him train and you see him do gym, you see him do land exercises, and by just looking at him, you get already inspired because of his work ethic. Just really something else.
but then I think that Aldo Batumbakal and Julia Banana will be leaving the team also next year. Am I correct?
Not yet.
Or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're still convincing Aldo to make one more year. So, who knows?
Oh, and then for you also, will you convince Julia?
I think Julia's really going fifth year, so she's still staying one more year.
Oh, that's okay. So, yeah, so you have to do your best talaga to convince Aldo,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, whoever's listening here, dapat ma-convince na rin.
Aldo,
Aldo.
watch me. We need you. We need you.
Okay, so now let's move on to like the expectations and lessons learned from this season 80. So, what can we expect from the swim team naman next year?
We'll be there again. We'll be more competitive. We'll try to post more intense times for 81 and of course to win back-to-back championship for the men's.
For the women's,
Yeah.
I think the same as Jessie. Like we'll also be there, like stronger, and hopefully we'll be more together as a team also. And yeah, basically.
Yeah, we'll all come back stronger, hopefully. And like, you never know, Aldo might go one more year, so it will really help us too.
So what about the lessons naman that you picked up from this season 80? Like
Again,
as you were a Olympic swimmer already, and
Yes.
it's like you're competing in the UAP, and it's going to be your fourth year. So like, is there anything that has capped, like any lesson that has capped you? Like,
meron naman. Like every swimming competition naman may mga bagong things naman na nangyayari. So, parang this U-Up for me, mas nakita ko talaga yung mga parang ano lang din sa akin, sa sarili ko na kaya kong gawin yung mga bagay na parang alam mo yun, na hindi mo naman kailangan gawin sa ibang lugar. Something like that. Na good thing din naman na magstay ka na lang, trust the process also, and of course, trust your coach, trust the system, and it will fall into places.
And for Chloe, you've been competing internationally for a long time, usually in age group competition. So, like anything you have picked up from competing in a seniors division level of like collegiate swimming?
For me, I think it's like the ability of someone to influence a life. Like for example, for me, for Aldo, like even if he's part of the men's team, he also influenced me in ways like by his hard work and everything that he says and does. Like it's really something else, and that can really change someone. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
What's the question? Sorry.
Oh, I'm like, what lessons have you picked up from like competing
yeah.
here in the UAP?
Well, to never doubt yourself. Because honestly, coming in this competition, like I was kumakalas na yung katawan ko, as in injuries everywhere. And coming in, my last competition was like last year, like early last year. So I had so much doubts saying like, can I live up to everyone's expectations? Can I still do this? Can I show that I'm still up there? And thank you again, Jesse. He was my roommate, and he would always pep talk me every night. I'd ask him, kaya ko kaya to? Ganun, ganun, ganun. Then he just said, yeah, just believe in yourself and trust the process. And the outcome did show it talaga.
Oh, for sample nga, ano, paano yung pep talk mo?
Yeah, ma'am, parang I'm just telling all I know. I'm just sharing all the experience I've been to. Parang just asking about like especially the 100 free in the first day. Kasi sobrang kinakabahan siya during the first day talaga. So parang give some like advice on how will he swim the race, especially with two great guys swimming beside him naman. So parang, well, me, I know the two guys kung paano nila langoyin the 100 free, and then I give that lesson to him naman. So nagawa naman, na-execute naman niya. So it's a good thing, and it's a good first day na break in. Parang naging mas light na siya towards the end. So
Yeah,
good for him.
And you won the gold medal in the 100 free, right?
Yeah.
Oh, galing talaga ni Jesse Lacuna.
Future coach, future.
Yeah. Get his number na. Joke lang. Okay, so my last question is, you guys use the hashtag by all means, and it's like BAM. So can you tell us what does that mean, and how did that hashtag come about?
I think it's like a series from protecting the dream last year na for the men's na parang sinasabi nila na we just protect the dream, winning the championship and doing everything by all means to win again the championship. Meron pa isa yung Be The Bar. Actually, si Aldo lahat gumagawa nito. So, hashtag Be The Bar, it means like parang we just set the bar on the swimming community, especially in the UAP. So, I think that's like parang the story, yung mga hashtag na ginagawa.
Yeah. And what about for the women? So how did you guys like get yourself integrated into that, the protect the dream, be the bar, by all means? Yeah.
I think those like hashtags aren't just really for the men's team. Like it's for
Yeah.
the team as a whole. And for us, like it's basically just doing everything that we can, like doing the little things that make a difference. And I think that's what really what by all means really means, like doing what you can do to become better.
Yeah. What about personally for you guys naman? Like the rookies.
The by all means.
Yeah, like personally, how does that hashtag like, how did you guys integrate into that hashtag?
Well, I think of it like, let's say you have a hard workout, and you have to improve, and you have to finish it, and you have to improve it. You have to improve it, finish it by all means. Like it just helps you motivate yourself. Na parang it doesn't let you stoop low. It makes you actually go higher. Kasi you can do everything by all means. Yeah, by all means necessary. You just really have to do it talaga.
Okay, so that is all for today.
Yay.
So we have Protect the Dream, Be the Bar, and by all means, that is our Ateneo swimming team, the UAP Season 80 champions. This is Beatrice Go, and thank you for tuning in to Rappler Talk.